Welcome back, everyone. Here we are with another episode of Dark Souls. Last time, we returned to the Undead Asylum and defeated another reskin of the Asylum Demon and put down an old friend in Oscar. Now that that's all over and we got his shield, there's nothing left to do here. That's fine. So we're done. Let's just curl up like a ball and get out of here. Alright, now we're back in Firelink Shrine. Now, I know what I'm doing, and I'm sure some of you are asking, why have I still not rung the Bell of Awakening yet? I have my reason. And, believe it or not, there's still more to do. And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a little more extra stuff. Alright, now Trek is back. Let's talk to him.
By the Lords, your face. Your humanity is really slipping, but there are methods. Most fools have more humanity than they know what to do with. Now, who do you imagine will make the best use of it?
Maybe you, Trek.
Ah, you certainly are keeping busy. Care to pay for a useful tip?
Nah.
Oh, really? Well, suit yourself. Only trying to help.
We're gonna go back for that tip eventually. Not now. I'll talk to Crestfallen again.
What now? I'm not up for chatting. Leave me alone.
Oh, that's a shame. Alright then. In that case, let's just... They're back. Not all of them are back, though. Just Petrus. Where's Rhea and her knights? Where'd they go, Petrus?
Oh, you again? Me? I've become separated from my lady. I've scoured near and far, but no sight of her. Where could she have gone? My lady, to think I swore to protect you with my life.
Oh, they're gone.
Your Highness, where have you gone? I am entirely to blame for this. Oh, woe is me. I am unworthy, deathly so. Oh, I'm sorry. Miracles, was it? Sometimes I lose myself. Pay me no mind.
And now we can buy miracles from him again. So he lost Rhea in the catacombs. But he's still fine with selling us miracles. No dialogue at the end. He blames himself for Rhea's loss. He also said something interesting. He said, "Your Highness." That implies that Rhea of Firelink was some kind of royalty before she was exiled here to Lordran. Food for thought. Now, once again, we're back in the Undead Church. Oh no, keyboard's not working again. Huh, Titanizer, that's lucky. Oh, we only got one, that's a shame. What's going on? Alright. Now we're back in the Undead Church. So... I'm not sure what I want to do. Oh, I know. We can turn in that large ember that we found in the depths. We can turn it into Andre.
Ah, why, that's a fine ember you have there. I could smith some mighty weapons with one of those. Why not lend it to me? Magnificent! You won't be disappointed. I can hardly wait to get started.
And with this, we can now modify weapons from plus 5, all the way up to plus 10. Problem is, we have no way to access the upgrade materials for that. All we have are Titanite shards, so we have no use for the large ember yet, but it's a very useful ember.
This is the old church. It was abandoned in favor of the church that you passed through. There are paths leading from here to 2 forbidden planes, Sen's Fortress and the Darkroot Garden. They attract all sorts of lunatics, no one as cultured as yourself. It's fine to be undead, but keep a level head, eh?
This is the old church. So now we know what this place is, and where Andre settled in. It leads to 2 forbidden planes, Sen's Fortress and Darkroot Garden. Let's ask about them.
Sen's Fortress is an old proving grounds built by the ancient gods. It is the only route leading to the great Anor Londo. Of course, most fools can't even find their way into that fortified death trap. But they won't stop trying. Take that bumbling Seranian. Oi, where are you off to?
I'm off to look for that Sen's Fortress. The only route leading to the great Anor Londo. Here it is. Sen's Fortress. It's an old proving ground. But we can't get in there. They won't stop trying. Sir Onion. Meet my favorite character in the entire game.
Oh, forgive me. I was absorbed in thought. I am Siegmeyer of Katarina. Quite honestly, I've run flat up against a wall, or a gate, I should say. The thing just won't budge, no matter how long I wait. And oh, have I waited. So here I sit, in quite a pickle, weighing my options, so to speak.
Sir Onion. His name is Siegmeyer of Katarina. He's trying to get into Sen's Fortress, but he can't. Neither can us, actually. We can't come in here for a long time. But we will eventually. We'll find our way into Sen's Fortress.
Still closed. Still closed.
Bye, Siegmeyer. It's amazing how they just put this area that you just can't access almost at the beginning of the game. It's foreshadowing for what's to come.
What's going on with you, eh? I thought you had gone hollow there.
Let's ask about the Darkroot Garden, shall we?
I know little of the Darkroot Garden, although I've heard rumors of a divine blacksmith who resides there. Those who get stumped in the catacombs seek him for divine weapons.
That's very interesting. Let's go.
I'll be seeing you then. Be careful out there.
Darkroot Garden. It was right past the Titanite demon that was here before. It was here the whole time. We could have come here, but now I think is the best time. Andre's heard rumors of a divine blacksmith that lives in the Darkroot Garden. Divine weapons can help with the catacombs. Well, that's always helpful, isn't it? Unfortunately, this place is also infested with enemies. Like these, terrible tree demons. Demonic foliage, they're called. Welcome to Darkroot Garden. It's interesting how we just came in here and it already looks like it's nighttime. That's very interesting. Oh, and here we are. The demonic foliage has a very good chance of dropping purple moss clumps. The purple moss clumps are used to heal poison. It's a very useful item. And I promise I will be grinding these off camera, because you can never have too many moss. Burn! It can also drop blood red moss clumps to heal bleed. Here we get a large soul. Always helpful. And now we're stuck at this place. Locked by some contraption. We can't go in through this gate without a specific item. So what are we supposed to do? I'm gonna show you. See this wall right here? Watch this. It's fake. It's a bonfire. We're not gonna light it because I don't want the demonic foliage to come back. We can deal with them just fine. But we also have this path to the Darkroot Garden that we can take, and we're gonna take it. This is the most obvious trap I've ever seen. But you should still be careful with foliage, because they can grab you, and that's never good. I'm really getting lucky with these mosses. As soon as you pick up these items, the demonic foliage will always come towards you. Just keep that in mind. Now we're gonna go through this fog gate. There's nothing here. Just got a bit more force. And here we have another new enemy. The Great Stone Knight. That's their special power. When they cast that, miracle, they can slow you down. You can't even walk. You can just slowly walk. Other than that, they're pretty weak enemies. If you have a good shield, you can block everything they can do. They're not too remarkable, nothing noteworthy, but you should keep your eye out. They can do some considerable damage. We have another demon tree waiting for us. And now we have this. Don't pick up this item, it's a trap. Evil Snick. It drops a partisan for us. Guarding one at least. And we have another great stone knight to deal with. Ideal strategy is just get behind them and wail on them. See? They're already dead. We have another one. Oh, that hurt. Dead. Huh, this one dropped an item. The stone greatsword. It's a rare drop of these knights. The stone knights who guard the Darkroot Garden wield this moss-covered greatsword. The same magic which created the stone knights is imbued in the sword. Unleash this power by wielding the sword with 2 hands. You're never gonna see me use this weapon, because, quite honestly, it's a piece of garbage. Here we have another trap with the tree snake, with the vine snakes. Just as easy to predict. And dead. Huh. I got lucky. Dropped an egg vermifuge. I can't exactly read its item description because it spoils something important. But I'll read it when I need to. Stupid trees. Dead. Alright, we managed to kill the demonic foliage before the Great Stone Knight could do anything, which is good. Come on. This group of enemies is protecting a very, very important piece of loot for me. It's not a soul item this time. A bit more important than that. Here we pick up the Elite Knight armor. Armor of a nameless knight, perhaps an elite knight of Astora, based on the fire-warding heraldic symbol on its blue surcoat. Although he was loath to give up on his undead mission, he perished at the Undead Asylum and went hollow. This is the same armor that Oscar from the Undead Asylum was wearing. It's very strange how it talks about him, but we killed him in the Undead Asylum. I don't think it's talking about a different knight, so it's very strange for me at least. Alright, we're now almost at the end of we're almost at the end of this part of Darkroot Garden. It's a bit bigger, but this is what I want to cover so far. What's that up there? It's a tower. Boss fog. You know what that means. Please, take a listen. Meet the Moonlight Butterfly. And that's that. Soul of the Moonlight Butterfly. It's generally an unremarkable fight, but it's beautiful nonetheless. When we kill it, we get its soul. Soul of the mystical Moonlight Butterfly, which flitters in the Darkroot Garden. Not anymore. Special beings have special souls. The butterfly's soul is a creation of Seath the Scaleless, used to acquire a huge amount of souls. or to create a unique weapon. We can consume this soul to get a bunch of souls, but you could create a unique weapon out of it. We cannot do that right now. I want to bring something else up. The Moonlight Butterfly was created by Seat the Scaleless of all people, the Scaleless dragon who betrayed the others. What's it doing here? How did it get here? And before we sign off, I have something that might change your opinion on how you view the Moonlight Butterfly. It's not as much of an innocent creature as you think it is. Because once we climb up the tower that it was grazing over, the Divine Blacksmith. He was petrified by the Moonlight Butterfly. And now he's dead. Not so innocent after all, it seems. We get the Watchtower basement key. We'll go over what that key is later. The Divine Ember, and a Homeward Bone. Let's examine the Divine Ember for now. It's in key items. Ember required for weapon ascension. Divine Embers are property of the Church, and intended for Divine Blacksmiths. Perhaps the Divine Blacksmith was working with the Way of White, because the Undead Church was a Way of White church. Divine weapons are for undead hunting, used against undead and the pawns of necromancers. That's why I could help with the catacombs, but it doesn't matter right now, because we won't be going in there anyway. And with that, I think we're done. See you guys next time.